I am back. Another week. Last week we got pretty much punched on by Ohio. If you haven't seen that video, just go watch it if you want. Go watch it if you want. If not, you don't have to. Pretty much got punched on by Ohio. So I guess I gotta get standards. I don't think it affected us that much here. We're still above Ohio. Ooh, so we got a dance with Michigan. Yeah, it didn't affect us. We good. Cause we lost Ohio. We lost Indiana, who's down there, so it should be good. I think I got Penn State coming up. I don't even know. Let me check. No, we lost to Georgia. That's right. Yeah, so we got both of those teams. So as long as we handle business today, going to Penn State, get a win, we should be good. If not, end this season. Pretty simple. Look at this, 31 weeks, 15 weeks. He is senior too, so two key pass rushers. Okay, we good. He got kicked out last week against Ohio, so had to make sure. Trying to see the highlights. All quarterbacks is crazy. Okay. I think I don't want to put my quarterback through the same thing as last week. He got kicked out the game, injured. I don't want to run an option this week. And I would play that. Get back on the win streak. Whew. That last game was embarrassing. We got punched.
Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit, and home of the Terps.
Appreciate it.
As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Maryland's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smooth.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. It seems like every week, defensive coordinators go in, and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning them. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Give to the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
These kind of QBs put a lot of pressure on defense. You think about it. It's so easy to roll him out to the left, a little bootleg action. Does he run it? Does he throw it? I got to cover the pass. I can't just give up the deep ball. And then he chews up a bunch of yards really quickly. So hard on defenses.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Washington. Oh, they're after him.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Illinois' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that will lead. It's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Good start, defense.
Job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it
Ohio
5 times.
Bad day in the
offense. Why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. With the catch, it's Rodgers. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy? Double team him, and what happens? He still wins. You think the offense is going to continue to feature this guy?
Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins want to move quickly. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Done.
Seemed too easy. Hold on. Nope, it's on husband. I just want to make it every game is hard. If I win the championship, because I wanted to.
These aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the
rebuilds in this game, and they take like
and now you slip them in the secondary.
North Dakota State, and then they go to Ricky, and then they win like
here he comes from inside
12 games their first season.
The coverage
then they go
maintained
and
this
sign the
was
whole
not
draft
much
class.
doing on that return.
And then
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Let's go!
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
After
excellent coverage that time, didn't give him any room
Ohio embarrasses like that.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense, ready to go. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Washington. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
They not leaving
the chains now on 2nd and long.
I played the double. I played the what you call them, so the safety could come down.
They go to the ground. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Safety did not come down. I played the safety.
1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's McLaurin.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest.
Oh, he dropped. That was a shit.
Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers.
I think they got the memo. Because he dropped right in my zone.
Look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down.
Fuck, that's my fault.
And it's intercepted. Trying to take it back.
That's my fault.
Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Only thing I hate
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs,
Peter
more
don't put
speed,
the ball
more
in
fun
harm's
blitz
way.
packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Newton. Rushes on him.
it's my fault.
Finds the big tight end.
I got stuck
They
looking
bring
at
it down, and
the
the big play will
stick.
move the sticks. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Lost a throw on first down. Looking for a huge play.
Good shit, son.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's
Like I was
incomplete.
saying, they don't take no risk.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Good
Out in the
decision.
perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
I gotta be careful because
It's good.
last
He's
time
going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now the
I
lead
showed
is
that
down
blitz
to
too much.
11.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives
the
me some
whole,
confidence down the
second
road
half,
that I can
Ohio
trust this
had
guy.
answered.
Didn't find any
For that
crease
one
in that
blitz.
kickoff
Every
coverage, and
time.
he'll be stopped at the 17.
Can't show
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on.
They got Elo over
We
there
needed
now.
points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going. Looking
to throw, it's Washington. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense. Getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And they're not on the same page there.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Illinois Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Newton. Moving out of the pocket. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fierce the pressure. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Now we come.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh.
It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
6.
Smashes it between the
You got to score right here, though.
That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
The short hands, it's Rodgers. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs
I don't get
involved.
it.
You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Quickly complete.
I don't get it.
To the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Terrapins are flying down the field. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection.
Is that safety moving? Hold on.
For the big play.
They just not going to get that.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up into 26 for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Illinois offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Gets down.
He almost got me. Now I'm looking
The sack
downfield.
on the last play obviously put them behind the chains.
I was
He's
looking
doing everything he
downfield.
can on the
No,
scramble to
yeah.
try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up fourth.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Washington. It's complete to the right. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to go up top on first down.
What I tell you?
Showing the arm strength.
What I tell you?
Found a seam.
They can both go with him. Dickie.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The give on the option. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Where's my crowd?
Here's this offense with a
But
first
you
set
know
of
what?
downs.
21-6 and niggas just quiet.
They'll try the right side.
When Ohio went up
Stopped in the
21-6,
backfield. He's
that's
gonna
when this
lose
shit got
3
amped.
yards on the play.
5 times longer.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Ooh.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here on third down for this offense. To throw, it's Newton. Under fire.
I had no choice.
He
had no
did
choice. I had to
not
jump
make it a stone wall on third down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Ncaa.
Like, this is ridiculous, bro. Look at this, bro. Like, that's not even a coverage, dog. Just look, just look. Just look, look. Like, bro just completely bailed on it to play the double. He only got 50 yards.
Immediately short gain there. And
That's the funny part.
Covered, pick up the first. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it first and 10 from the 42.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch. And
First they done that.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays.
Like, my
just
boy
like you saw right there.
becoming that
They're
much
top 10 in the
dominant,
nation
I don't
in
think
points
he
per
wanted to
game
come
because they don't have to
from
drive the field. They've got dudes
It's just
scattered all
constant.
over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start
Oh, you know what
fighting
it is.
back
I forgot
right
I
now
started.
on this drive.
It's That's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
They got opportunity. They just...
Defining a line, needs to get it to the county line for a first down. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Like, they just not capitalizing.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go.
It's a running room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
No, I think I understood. This is...
Using his legs, it's Humphrey. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Makes the catch. It's McLaurin. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to get the
if they just decide that they're going.
The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
At every run, they just go and bail out and cover.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh, yeah.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Washington.
Middle of the field.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets open down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I trust my defense,
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Too many.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest.
I like
to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but...
Going deep.
Finally! Oh, he dropped it.
Going for a big play on first down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
See, that's what Ohio started doing.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a fifth. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
He wanted to get to the underneath, but I dropped that D lineman off. That's exactly what Ohio started doing.
Wants to return it.
And it worked.
The coverage team able to make the tackle.
What's his name?
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here.
Like, look at this, bro. Look. What type of defense?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Oh, they bracketed him.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
I wasn't even targeting him. That's a crazy thing. Let's get a step.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. They'll immediately call timeout.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Newton. He hurls one deep down the left side.
I'm going to get one today.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for the big play. Makes a grab on the shot. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on 1st down. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'm getting a time.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
I'm on my kicker, can't kick that.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They started this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
With the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Newton. He finds a dead spot in the middle.
He was ready anyway.
Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Ooh, he playing with fire.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep.
I don't think nobody in the country can cover Ron Williams, honestly.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go.
I think I want to establish the run.
Here's the handoff. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Is this game glitching out or tripping? Am I tripping? I don't know. I thought they all went with him on the jet. Sweet.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to him again. You'll take this
I'm not like
time.
Ohio.
5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. And
I don't know what it is with
pass is incomplete.
Scott.
Just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, that's a
It's like
really
one of the
good
only
job
players
by the
I can't
defense,
get
because
going
when you
with.
get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Trying to get it to the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Terrapins in the hurry up. They give you 4 downs for a reason, and this offense decides to use every one of them.
Hey, if I had a back like that and I had this offensive line, man, I would do it too. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Roll the dice, give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they did.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Fleming. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
You got to do.
The Terrapins will line it up on
Against
1st and 10.
teams like
On the ground, it's Humphrey.
Ohio
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
teams like Ohio
Halfway
and
there
Florida
on first
and
down,
Penn,
it's 2nd and
like,
5.
You're not going to run past the ball.
Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, you know, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
The lone back's got it. Got enough for the first.
I like this one.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. That they can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you run.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last
that's
play.
not
We'll take a break to
defensive
check him
design.
out.
That's just
The Terrapins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
The give to the back. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright.
That's a good drive, though. You took
even bigger.
And that's
6
not the
minutes
way
off
they
the
wanted
clock.
to end the drive, but nice job being ready
Put
and your
points on the
field
board.
goal kicker coming through and putting 3
And now
points
they're
on the
down.
board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the
That's
field.
one thing I don't like. I don't like
Possession
making
after
possession.
possession.
I
Jesse,
feel like
this offense needs to get their heads out of there.
quarterback
You know
got too
what?
much time.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Newton.
Rush lane.
Pocket breaking down.
Rush lane.
Defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just
I
have
just
to
felt
make
like it
that
was about to
catch.
hold me.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws.
He caught that? Oh my God.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down
That boy
right
is
now,
becoming
so
a
most people
fucking
would think the opponent
star.
will be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up, try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
We're able to find a tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet.
Roman!
Touchdown, Terrapins! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route.
Like, if you're going to double him, cool. I didn't even know he had all them yards. Just throw him to the open man. I'm lying.
On the run from inside his own 5.
They're going to double me like that.
And the returner goes down.
Punch back. He's not like that.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I really don't think that they be calling
I know the
these
offense is
plays
down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Newton. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Ohio State kept me on the
Illinois
toes.
lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this
There was
one.
nothing I could do against Ohio State.
He's got it, and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're
Brownlow
always talking
did
about
it.
dynamic guys. And he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that
Take a
last
drive
play
off.
is his
long
10th sack of the season.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Got his man downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illini. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Back to pass, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Nimrod. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Rodgers. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Here's a heat. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
True, the touches is wrong. But it's how they was
They
playing.
had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that. Right at the 30-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. To the air, it's Newton. Got his man quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The play action fake. The throw. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He said, we got a lot of this and that. As I'm throwing
now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action.
That's the 2nd time he got me there.
Gets
Fucking
it out
play
quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Fires Fires into the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Hey, it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense, to stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, he threw that?
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in.
I thought he threw out the end zone.
Trying to convert. Illinois comes to the line. From the gun, he'll try
Good
to
fucking
throw.
adjustment. Oh, you got to throw that.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown.
That was a good
Illinois.
adjustment. Let me show y'all top-level offense. Look at this. So he read my defense, right? Because I was in the same play pretty much. Every drive. Look at this. He motions out, right? Look how beautiful that is. He has to let that rip, though. But that was a beautiful adjustment. Because I was playing soft squats to that. I ain't see the backside.
Oh, to put 6 on the board.
Both of them is open.
Goal, you're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll go to the ground.
Yeah, get my goddamn starters back there.
Nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd
Get
down
my
stop.
starters back there.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The inside handoff.
Starters back now, buddy.
Sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Newton. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack.
I really want to
Everything
double
good
up,
happening for
but
this
we got
defense.
Penn State next.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking deep down the right side. Got it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and
No,
goal.
boy.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th
What a
down, but
fucking
couldn't do it.
spin.
The Terrapins backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Looking for space, it's McLaurin. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give him a little breathing room out to the 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. He's not afraid to throw it from way back here. That's caught. It's Rodgers. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's like this breakout game.
New set of downs after the completion. To the air. It's Washington. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Off play action on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
23 seconds. That's a good bounce back, man. Good bounce back, man. Lost to Georgia, lost to Ohio. This was our season.
The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker.
Next, we got to
miss in the
prepare to
hole
go into
before
Happy
getting north.
Valley. We might lose in Penn State.
Motion from the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. They go to the draw. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down
you go
line
for it,
was,
try
and
to
they
ice the
stopped
game.
him short.
Do you ice the game? Call ice.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
We playing to win the game. We're going to burn the clock, though.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Webb. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that
Good
ball
shit.
gets completed
Defense,
is if he puts a little
defense.
extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Down.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon
Leave
as
us
he got
down
it.
2 pass rushers. Both of my
Try
pass
to make
rushers.
up for some of that lost ground on 2nd
I
down.
could beat losing to Ohio. My DBs look like pure ass.
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Washington. On target to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the forward.
Good win, good win, good
And the
win.
Terrapins with the 1st and 10.
Good bounce back. I don't think Penn State's game is going to be today.
Rides the back and leaves it. And they
Boy. Of course my controller dies. Of course my controller dies.
It's wins the battle up
My
front.
controller dies.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
2, 1. Good win.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm